Jazzy, we're back.
We're back.
We're on a Monday.
Yes.
Something
happened?
different.
What's
Would you like to explain to everyone why we're here on a Monday?
Now,
Or listeners Tuesday, if you're listening?
yeah, something may or may not have happened. In the podcasting world, things can go wrong, Toddy, as we know.
As we found out.
As we found out, things can go very, very wrong very quickly. Now, I get to Todd's house and I do the sound. I do the audio, you do the video. And now someone, not naming names, they didn't check where the input was being recorded to, and we recorded to the laptop microphone, not the two microphones we have in front of us.
So here we are, sitting here, thinking we're doing the greatest pod of all time.
Our longest one of all time too,
It
Toddy.
was 50 minutes in the end.
50 minutes of
And
quality content.
What, you head home, play the audio and go,
Oh dear.
oh dear.
Toddy's not going to be happy with me. So, so I stuffed up, put my hand up, I apologise, put that in the apologies for this week, Toddy. But yeah, we apologise for the day late, but
That's okay.
it is what it is.
Lucky you were here. We came back a day later.
That's right.
Do it all again. Lucky I don't mind your company.
Nicest thing you ever said to me. Thank you.
Wasn't the only fuck up, right? We got our beer today.
Yeah, we do. Well, our beer, in quotation marks.
It's called Heaps Normal Beer.
And it's far from normal.
What does it say under Heaps Normal?
Non-alcoholic, refreshing, delicious. But the key word there being non-alcoholic.
So the other week I went and got what did we have last week? I've forgotten already. Oh, the Pirate Life Sunlit.
Yeah, the wheat ale.
And I saw these were next to it. I go, geez, they're cheap for a 4-pack.
Yeah.
We know now why. Non-alcoholic. I didn't realise until yesterday.
Yeah, that's all right. What do you reckon of the taste?
I reckon it's dog shit.
It's dog shit.
I think it's dog shit.
Now these are made for people like me, mate. These are made for the piss ants, the drivers, the people that can't handle their alcohol. So it's perfect.
You'd probably
for me.
still get pissed on this.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit lightheaded too. Also, middle of the day, just knocked off work. It's delicious. So
that's all good. Market update: our 147 algo is worth 74 Australian dollars.
Creeping up there.
So that's up from 71 last week.
Beautiful. So if you want to win that, just keep listening along because we haven't got that far yet.
Yeah,
so
we never get far at all.
Keep you posted.
Socials, like us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. If we ever stuff up and have a fuck up, Instagram is where we usually, or Facebook, which we will post that we fucked up
where you can
and
catch
what's going on
and all the latest news.
Jazzy, how was your week?
It was good. Well, actually no, it wasn't that good.
You've been sick.
I've been sick. Had a bit of itis. As you know, my immune system is likened to that of a infant, a toddler. Catch everything and anything. So
because you only had COVID like 2 weeks. Oh no,
couple
weeks,
a month or so ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought I had it again, but it was not
and
the case. Just a bit of man flu. But
you might have got it from me.
I did, and that's what I was thinking. I'm going to blame you for that.
I'm still a little bit sick.
And I reckon you can maybe PayPal me $120 for my Gang of U's ticket, mate. Because sick on the Wednesday, we had Gang of U's. I was meant to go, and ended up having the sniffles, and I decided to can it. I
was so keen. Me and my good mate Jazzy, we had a few other boys that went down. I was like, yes, we're going to have the best night Wednesday.
It's going to be fun.
And we get a message from Jazz. Nah, boys, I got the sniffles. Can't come.
Canning it. Wasn't feeling up to it, mate. Just wanted to lay in bed, have a bit of a snooze. So I did that instead of seeing big, lovely Dave sing along. Missed out on that. Pretty devo, but ended up at the Lion Arts on Friday night. Saw the Colourblind.
How's that? Colourblind?
Colourblind. Now, before you step in, the band's not Colourblind.
Okay,
all right, the band is called Colourblind.
I was about to say, it wouldn't be that interesting.
No, they weren't in grayscale.
Lights at the top.
No, they weren't in grayscale, mate. We saw them in full colour, full spectrum. They were really good.
Well, at least they're not deaf.
That's right. Yeah, true. Or
Made for
blind.
shit music.
Yeah. But yeah, then had some Korean Saturday night, and tell you what, I reckon they accidentally put laxatives in that thing because
Korean.
Because Jazzy had to make a pit stop. Had to make a pit stop on the way home.
Oh no! Straight through you.
I think it was the hot pot.
I have a needle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it wasn't a happy camper there, and then just had soccer on the Sunday, which we'll touch on Jazzy's sport. But that was my week. What about yourself?
Well, I had the sniffles, all week, but I still managed to battle on and go to Gang of U's, mate. And I thought I'd do the heavy lifting. You pulled out. Yeah. Soft as always.
Yeah, that's right.
And I thought, head over my time to step up. Yeah. And that I did. No, Gang of U's were good.
Yeah, it looked real good. They were in the crowd, Dave, Big Dave.
Yeah, he did. I can't remember what song it was, but he just launched himself into the crowd, and he was only like a stone's throw from where we were. Yeah,
madman. Yeah,
crazy dude. Not sure about the Wednesday gig though.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
The crowd just wasn't. I know it's not like a full on rave sort of band, but I felt the crowd was a little bit mellow. I just wanted to mosh a little bit harder.
Want to hit some people,
but because I don't know, it's a Wednesday night, school night. No
That's
one's
right.
blind.
That's right, except for you.
Except for me.
Yep.
No, I wasn't
blind.
actually. I only had a few frothies, but the floor at the entertainment centre,
No good.
because it's like concrete.
Yeah.
My feet, all our feet were absolutely
The legs.
just
Shin splints
munted.
galore, yeah.
I don't know if they are usually when we go to festivals and stuff, and we just don't know because
You're on the
we're
gas.
in another world sort of thing.
That's right, yeah.
And because we went to work during the day, but oh my God, I felt like I played 8 footy games.
They need to put some anti-fatigue mats down at the Adelaide
Anti-fatigue mat.
Entertainment Centre. No, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What else to do? Played footy Saturday. We got up.
Nice.
We'll touch on that,
yeah.
Jazzy sport.
Beautiful.
It was very cold at Tanunda.
Yeah, I could fucking imagine. Fuck that.
Anything north or like east of Gawler, so as soon as you start venturing up hills, oh no.
Yeah.
And I wore shorts.
Mount Buller Footy Club.
I wore shorts.
Oh, well, that's just not on. You should have worn the long sleeve. Get the long sleeve Guernsey out, mate.
Because I ripped my good jeans a few weeks ago. I just haven't got around.
All good.
A few dob in a pubs.
Few dob in a pubs.
I heard you have a dob in a pub for us.
I do have a dob in a pub, and actually it's come from a good friend of the show, Nick Taylor from Para Hills. He sent in one. Let me just quickly get it up for you. G'day boys, another pub horror story for you and Toddy, which we love.
Love it.
If you want to send in stuff, make sure you hit us up on Instagram.
Just send us anything.
Or you can message us
And
on Messenger.
We'll literally read out anything.
Literally anything, even like a voice recording.
We are
of
desperate
like,
for friends.
yeah, literally
Friends of the
anything.
show.
Anyway, Nick, he went to the June Rats album launch at Lion Arts Thursday night.
Okay.
For the album launch shows, they brought back their Junies lager beer, which they brewed a few years back and discontinued.
Yes,
Did you end up having any of that?
I'm not sure, because we went to Junies a few years ago. I can't remember. I remember they were selling them, but I don't know if we copped one. But.
Yeah, I don't remember drinking it, but I think it was a rebranded Young Henry's, if I remember. We figured it'd be rude not to indulge in some Junies lager while celebrating the launch of the new album. With a few friends, I've gone, yeah, lads, all good. I'll get the first round. Nice guy. Nick Taylor. He is. He's a lovely guy. Always gets the first round. 3 Junies lagers, thanks. Yeah, no worries. That'll be $39. $13 for
39.
39.
39.
39.
So what's that?
$13 for a can of light lager brewed by the band of the show we were at.
God.
Not sure about this. No, he said not sure if it was a Junie's thing or a Lion Arts thing, but either way, we only drank them for one round, and I was the poor bloke who copped the $39 round. Now,
I know I think they were all to blame there.
Yeah.
Because it is, as you said before, it's a rebranded Young Henry's. It's not a special brew or anything. Mm-hmm. So Young Henry's obviously got their beer, and that's obviously worth fucking X amount.
Yeah. Then
Junies have just wrapped their little fucking wrap around it and put their name on it. So they've obviously slapped in $1 for them.
That's right.
And then you're not buying it straight from them either. You're going to Lion Arts and they slap their little.
They got to make that cut.
But we still got to cancel. Who do you reckon?
We're cancelling all 3.
All 3?
I've decided.
All 3?
And we're cancelling capitalism as a.
I'll let the government know.
As a political stance, we're cancelling it.
Yeah,
and we're actually shifting to communism. No.
So yeah, Lion Arts put a line through them. Junior Arts put a line through them. Great music, great new album.
Great, yeah, album's really good.
And put a line through Young Henry's.
Absolutely.
And go get yourself. You can almost get 3 beers at the Red Lion Hotel.
Yeah.
For that.
Yep. $5 beers.
For 30. Oh my God. I have a dob in a pub as well.
Yeah.
Obviously Wednesday I went to Gang of Youths at the entertainment centre.
Now, rough playing field entertainment centre. Don't go there if you're just above the poverty line, because I tell you what, you will be below it by the end of the show.
If you're in like the top tax bracket, I'm not sure I'd go there either.
Yeah, not sure about this.
But I walk in and going, I'm thirsty. I need to get tanked.
Yeah.
Smirnoff Ice was my choice of beverage.
See, that's interesting. That's interesting,
Why?
mate. You wouldn't pick you for a Smirnoff Ice, boy.
Well, but of all the spirits they have there, it's like that's the only like vodka based thing.
Okay, fair.
Yep. Otherwise, you're on your Bundies or stuff like that.
Fighting juice.
Yeah, a bit of punchy.
Punchy. Anywho.
So I go, yep, I'll have 2 of those.
Perfect.
$28.
14 a pop. Who the fuck do you think you are? Entertainment centre. All right. I'll shoot you down the barrel.
If they were like free pours or something, but these are cans. These are like cans of Smirnoff Ice.
And they don't even give you the can. They pour it into a cup, don't they?
And if they gave me the can and let the other one not cracked, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But no, they put them in these cups.
Yeah.
They gave me a lid for the cup and $14.
I'm not happy with that. Line for the entertainment centre?
After that, putting a big line through the entertainment centre.
Yeah.
And after that, I had a Cooper's Pale Ale for $9. $9
Which is
beers.
reasonable because that's like
It's
average
not
price for your
But
beer.
that's what we're doing here. We're cancelling these shitty places.
That's right. We don't need to be making
So line
money.
through the entertainment centre and go down to the Red Lion Hotel instead.
100%.
I think that's all. Is that all covered off our weeks?
Think so.
Happy with that?
Should we crack into it?
I reckon we crack into it.
All right, Toddy, this week,
Yep.
got a few questions for you.
Yeah, lovely.
New segment, actually. New segment. Something new, straight off the dome. People have been asking for a new segment. Bit of originality. You've heard of a current affair with Tracy Grimshaw. Okay.
I love that.
Now, get ready for a previous problem with Jazzy.
A previous problem.
Now, in this week's edition of Previous Problem, got a few questions for you to get us started.
Okay.
What's the best or biggest lie you've ever told or been caught out on? Have you got one for me?
Yeah.
You don't seem like a liar. But
No. I'll it's not who I am, Jazzy.
No, you're an honest man.
No.
We're honest men.
Honest man.
We're not car salesmen.
No, of course not.
No.
But when you asked me
Insane,
this, between yesterday and one came to my mind, a funny lie. I'm sure my girlfriend won't mind me telling who will be on the pod next week.
Yes.
Keep your eyes peeled
Special
for that.
appearance, yeah.
Both misses on the pod.
Yeah. Could be interesting.
Could
be
not be.
bad. Anyway, yeah, we'll see about that.
We'd only just started going out, and me and a good friend of the show, I won't rat him out.
No, we won't.
We went to a fine establishment,
Gentlemen's Club.
a booby
A
establishment.
booby establishment. There were boobies there. There were lovely women there with their boobies.
And here we are having a good old time, and geez, hope the missus doesn't find out, or we'll be in shit. I say to my mate,
Yeah.
and the missus sends me a screenshot.
Oh dear.
Why does your snap map say you're at a strip club? No. Because the strip club's across the road from Red Square.
Of course, another fine establishment.
Another fine, almost on par. Almost.
Yeah.
And I'm going, no, I'm at Red Square. It's just so close that the snap map stuff's up.
Right.
And she goes, nah, you're full of shit. So take a photo. So I've put my phone in my pocket, sprinted across the street, and in 30 seconds I'm in Red Square, take a photo and say, see? I told you.
200 IQ.
What do you want from me?
Exactly right. Did you get away with it?
No.
No.
I can't remember.
Can't remember.
Nah.
Well, you've added yourself now anyway.
No, I reckon we didn't.
Yeah.
Because I reckon the other dude's bank statement came in.
Oh, unlucky. That's a killer, isn't it, that one? That's all right. And they always
So
find a way.
that was my lie. Have you got some lies for me, dear?
No, I've never told a lie. Not me personally.
No.
But I've got a huge one.
Yeah, okay.
And from a previous problem, we dig up stuff, from a couple years back, and that's you probably haven't thought of or heard of before. A couple years back, all right?
Yeah.
Let me hit you with this. This is worse than being in a strip club and
I hope
not
so.
admitting to it. Okay. 9/11.
Yeah, that was bad.
Pretty bad terror attack, if you ask me.
Definitely worse than
Lots
strip
of people died. But one lady, Tanya Head. She had a head like a smash crab. She wanted to make it about herself.
Okay.
Now, Tanya Head, she claimed that she was at a meeting on the 78th floor of the South Tower at the time of the attacks. She said her fiancé was in the North Tower, which was hit first. Okay? Seems pretty standard.
Okay.
Seems pretty standard.
A good chance. There's a lot of people there.
That's right. 78 heaps of floors there. Heaps of chance for
Plenty
you
of
to be
floors.
there. When the plane hit the tower, she said that she was hitting her arm and it was almost severed and badly burned and she had to crawl to safety.
Fuck.
Okay? Wow, that's horrible. You're in a terror attack,
hit
your
my
arm gets severed.
by the actual plane.
Oh,
Or
I'm not sure.
just clipped her.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Not sure about that. But she ended up becoming an advocate for 9/11 survivors in the media, doing lots of interviews, radio, community stuff, all for that kind of stuff.
What a wonderful
Amazing
human
stuff
being.
by Tanya. Amazing stuff.
Lovely
Anyway,
Tanya.
eventually details came out
Uh-oh.
of her story, and it stirred suspicion in the other survivors. And eventually it came out that she wasn't even in the US at the time of the attacks. Now, where was she? Sunny Barcelona.
Oh no!
Sunny Barcelona, enjoying a cocktail.
So
on
she's
the
got a
beach.
pina colada on the beach, laying back, going,
Yeah.
"Geez, here's on the radio. Oh, 9/11. Wouldn't I like to be a part of that?"
Must be nice. Being in the worst terror attack.
So
of
was
the
her
21st
husband actually
century.
there?
No. So what ended up happening? Her supposed fiance, David
Yeah.
was his name,
Dave.
was a real person who died in 9/11, but
Ah.
she didn't know him at all, and the family of Dave confirmed they had no contact and no relationship.
So that's how it would have came out, surely. No, my son did not have a wife for 20 years. What the fuck?
No, she was not in Barcelona enjoying a cocktail. She was. No, she was.
She
there.
was. She
no,
was.
she wasn't in 9/11. Sorry,
She not getting hit by a plane.
That's right. She wasn't getting her arm severed.
Oh my God.
So a bit of cap there from.
Do you reckon
Tanya.
she would have made? She would have made so much money out of that.
Yeah, apparently she did. Yeah, she made quite a lot of money. She got quite
set
famous.
up like funds and
yeah,
stuff.
set up like all sorts of stuff. Like was really into it, and then got caught out. And she looked the type as well. If you saw her, maybe we'll put up a photo here. But she looked the type.
The type.
Yeah,
The scammer type.
If you see, like catfish and whatnot. But
fucking scammers.
absolutely ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Tanya? I don't know. That really baffled me.
Sometimes you got to just shoot your shot, though, don't you?
Yeah. Well, probably not with 9/11 though.
Well,
that's what they do. They shoot.
But maybe
their
they
shot
would.
and
Maybe
kill
they would
millions
have
of
thought.
Millions?
There's no chance that anyone would lie about that. Maybe that was just the perfect opportunity.
True. That's true. Now here's another one for you.
Okay.
Previous problem. Best thing you've ever won in
Best thing
competition or in sports or whatever.
I had to think about it, and one that sticks out to me was when I was young. I won a drawing competition.
Oh.
Little artistic toddy.
Artist. Yes, Michelangelo they used to call you.
That's what they do. Yeah. When I was back in like reception, they go, "Jeez, he's got the gift."
Right.
I
What'd
drew
you draw?
Bob the Builder, Lofty, and the gang.
The gang. Who else is in the gang?
Ditzy. Wait, no,
Dixie.
we said this.
Dixie.
No, what's the
Wendy.
the orange little spinner, like the concrete mixer?
Old spinner.
Spinner.
She's
yeah,
great.
Spinny,
Yeah.
Spinny,
Spinny
Lofty,
was there.
Spinny, Lofty,
Old
and Wendy.
boys. Yeah.
Anyway, I
Old
drew
boys.
all them,
Bob was there.
and I sent it into this magazine. I think it was the Bob the Builder magazine. I reckon there's a Bob the Builder magazine.
Bob the Builder Monthly.
Number one subscriber, little artistic toddy.
God.
Anyway, and yeah, they sent me. I got my picture like in the magazine, like Todd 4 Gawler drew this magnificent
Yeah.
and then they sent me out a big Lofty.
Oh, it's nice of them to send you a truck.
No, not life size. That would be a bit much for a 4-year-old.
Strawberry picker.
Cherry picker.
Yeah, cherry picker. Strawberry pickers on the ground, eh? Yeah, play on.
And yeah, so that's probably the best thing I've ever won in my life.
So a plush Lofty.
No, it wasn't plush. It was like
solid
metal,
plastic.
like
Tonka.
Yeah,
Tonka
like
trucks,
full on,
mate.
just not full size,
Okay. No, that's all right.
and just not a pillow.
That's
small or
decent.
tiny either.
Competition.
I'd say the size of a
Dachshund.
sausage dog. Yeah,
Size of a Dachshund.
well, Hazel.
I haven't won anything. I won
You're just constantly losing at
I'm
life.
constantly taking L's. No, I won one year for sports day. This is in high school too. I won a first place ribbon. I was the only person running in the race. Not sure how this ended up occurring, but felt good about myself. But only ever won participation awards, mate. Just thanks for being here. Thanks for coming, but you're really not that good at what you're doing.
Yep.
Bit like
Yeah.
bit like what
I can
I'm
imagine.
doing here, you know.
Some things never change.
But did you ever win anything in McDonald's Monopoly?
No, see, I was never really into McDonald's. I'm more of a H-Days man.
Yeah, you are more of a H.
Because I worked there for a few years, and I'm still on the book. I'm still on the books there to just tell everyone to spread the gospel sort of thing.
Right. Okay.
So I'm not allowed to pump up
Well,
Macca's too much. But we ranked Macca's very low on the
it's terrible.
ranking.
But
Did we give it a D or a C?
Gave it a D, but it's about to go to an F because I've got a story for you.
Uh-oh.
You might be thinking, why have I never won anything in
No.
McDonald's Monopoly? Well, this is why.
Why?
Uncle Jerry. Have you heard of Uncle Jerry?
I'm not aware of Uncle Jerry, no.
Okay, well, Uncle Jerry, from 1989 to 2001, one man, Uncle Jerry, frauded the game and scammed millions of dollars in prize money.
Millions.
Millions of dollars. Now listen to this.
I'm going to have to get into
His
this.
job was
Monopoly.
transporting the winning stickers to packaging centers so they can be put on the cups, the burgers, the chips, etc.
Yeah.
Briefcase man. Very high up. Okay.
They'd have them in those trucks, like the Armour Guard trucks.
Armour Guard trucks. That was him. That's Uncle Jerry driving those around, cutting people off. He's got places to be. Instead, he sold the winning tickets to friends on the premise that he would get a cut of the prize. Have a listen to this. Overall take about $24 million US.
Yeah.
Worth about $100 million today with inflation.
Oh my God.
Local butcher won $10,000. His nephew won $200,000. And a friend of his wife got $1 million in prizes. Ridiculous. Now, Uncle Jerry, how'd he get caught? Anonymous tip by the FBI to the FBI.
FBI.
So this man.
So this has gone straight to the top. This is big.
Straight to the
this
top.
is big stuff.
This has gone straight past, George W.
Yeah.
Straight to the FBI, mate, the bureau. They investigated. All the winners of the McDonald's prizes lived within miles of Uncle Jerry's house. Not only that, they were all
no.
related to him in some way. So he got busted.
So he was just driving the truck along and off down to the factory and goes, we'll pull in, and then like goes through the armor guard, opens them up. Oh yeah, Park Lane,
yeah.
Mayfair. Put them aside.
Must be nice. Well,
I assume that's how it's worked.
I just need to quickly duck in for a T-bone from a butcher, and then I'll be back in a sec.
And then where in America was this?
I'm not sure. It doesn't
anyway,
say.
so there's just like this, like one of the brokest towns in America. All of a sudden, everyone's just rolling around in Lambos and stuff. And
Yeah.
like, hang on, this can't be right.
Silly stuff. So if you've ever won anything from McDonald's Monopoly, this still could be going on. I'm not sure, but from those time periods, mate, then that's why. Uncle Jerry. Don't get around him.
Uncle Jerry. So there's a few scammers there.
Couple scammers. Be careful.
I was still trying to just think of a few other things that like I've won like in my life, but I just can't. I think we're just a couple of losers, and that's why we're here, aren't we?
Well, that is one take for sure.
But if you do want to
Could
win, if you do want to win something, right?
Yes.
Do you know what I've heard?
What's that?
Red Lion.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're doing poker.
Poker.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Texas Hold'em?
Have you ever played poker?
Yeah, I have.
How'd you go?
I go too overzealous in the start, lose all my chips. I think that's the opposite of what you meant to do. Yeah, local.
Nah, go all in. That's just a life motto. You got to go hard early.
Yeah, see, early bird gets the worm, but
I used to play a lot of online poker back when we were like allowed to.
Zynga poker.
It was like, Zynga, I don't think it was real money. That was like the Facebook.
Yeah, that's right. I used to play a bit.
I remember we had like AAA, Poker Stars, Full Tilt, and you could, I had all the counts, mate. Don't you worry.
This is news to me.
And then eventually, I think a law came in that just shut all this stuff down.
Yeah, right.
So you can't play online. I'm sure there's ways around it.
There's crypto
like
ones now.
Yeah,
you can do.
stuff like that.
People love that kind of stuff.
But no, I just wish online poker could come back.
Yeah.
But until then, just go down the red line, mate.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Tuesday and Fridays.
We
Well, I
have
might
to do that. Maybe we should get some like listeners and have a poker night.
might catch you there on a Friday night then. Bit of poker. Go all right.
Don't mind it.
Anywho.
We live in a strange world, Jazzy.
We do. It's tough out here. It's hard in the streets.
And sometimes in life you get done by some strange laws. Have you ever been, I haven't asked you this before, but just off the top of your head, what's the strangest thing maybe you got a fine for or in trouble for?
Oh, well, you know me, mate. A couple episodes back, came clean about my driving history.
Yeah.
Don't think drifting should be illegal.
No,
If you
so that's
ask
a
me,
strange one to you, isn't it?
That is
Like,
a
that should
strange
be-
one. Because, sometimes life's like a movie, and my movie's Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, so don't pull me over for living my life, all right?
The strangest one I had, I also revealed a few episodes ago.
Mm.
Remember my dad
Yeah.
got done smoking with me in the car. It's
That's
not really a
nice.
strange law, but it was just strange because he was like the first one in the world to get done by it because it only just came in a few days earlier.
Unreal.
But another strange law I saw was in an article I read this week. In WA, it is illegal to fly a kite in public.
Wow. That is no fun.
That is fun, police.
Get some, that is fun place all over.
The WA State Records Office holds all the master sets of legislation passed in the state, as well as other documents. One of the earliest dates was from 1849, where a new police ordinance was passed that it made it unlawful to fly a kite in a public space.
That's ludicrous. Those people should go fly a kite under an electric line.
It doesn't say where you could fly a kite, but you couldn't fly it in the street or a public place.
That is
All
so.
right. I think there was this idea of trying to keep the thoroughfares and public areas free for people to move around and probably free of children. So the fun police in WA just said, nah, no more kids on the street.
No kites.
Should be neither seen nor heard.
No culture.
And you always hear about like strange laws, like it pops up like in the world.
Yeah.
So I did some digging, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of investigation.
I like this.
And I found some good ones.
Nice.
So I'm just going to get you to do a bit of true or false
Mm-hmm.
on these laws I've found.
All right.
These are all from all around the world, different countries. Tell me if they're true or false.
Okay.
In Alabama, USA,
Mm-hmm.
it is against the law to throw confetti or spray silly string.
Yeah, I reckon this is true. Because silly string, no good. Stains your clothes and your hair.
The hint's in the name, silly.
Silly.
No fun.
No.
Cops hate fun.
Shot on sight with silly string.
You're right. That is
Yeah.
true. This
Yeah.
law exists in a town in Alabama and was reportedly enacted for public safety reasons, as there is concern that the confetti would be inhaled and cause distress.
Mm. So for safety reasons, we're taking away silly string, but you can also just go buy an AR-15 and shoot whoever the fuck you want. But no safety reasons regarding that. Hey,
That's America, mate.
I'm speaking the truth. That's just
Land of the free.
Land of the free. That's right. Hell yeah, brother.
It is illegal to wear high heels when touring ancient monuments in Greece.
I'm gonna say that's true. They don't want to ruin them with the stilettos.
That one's pretty straightforward. This ban was implemented as sharp-soled shoes were adding to the wear and tear of national treasures.
Yeah.
But that means, like, for that law to come in, people were actually doing it.
We're doing that. Yeah, interesting stuff. Mate, I wouldn't put anything past some of these Instagram models and stuff these days.
True. It's all for the pic.
I saw a TikTok the other day, bit off topic. Saw a TikTok the other day. This girl was in Egypt, and Egypt's a dangerous place to begin with. She's at the pyramids, and she just starts climbing up the pyramid. Like a fucking 3,000-year-old relic, wonder of the world. And this girl just goes, I'm going to climb up there for a fucking TikTok. I was like, you absolute brain dead idiot. Like, she gets yelled at to, like, get down. I'm surprised she didn't get shot, Toddy, with an AR-15.
She probably thought, well, I've climbed it already. Yeah. There's no reason I can't climb the pyramids.
Oh, absolutely ridiculous. Anyways.
In Ohio, USA, it is illegal to get a fish drunk.
I'm going to say that's true. No, don't. Fishy's on the piss, mate. That's ridiculous.
This is false.
Oh, damn.
Although this law is often widely cited as one of the most ridiculous laws in the world, there is no Ohio law which states it's illegal to get a fish drunk. So this is one of those ones that pops around the internet that's like, oh, one of the strangest laws of all time, but it's actually just a myth.
Just a myth. Interesting.
In California, USA, it is illegal to wear cowboy boots unless you own at least 2 cows.
False.
This is true.
Wow.
This is true. This law exists in Blythe, California.
That should exist for people wearing band t-shirts if they don't know the band. So
what about Vans if they don't skate?
No, Vans if they don't skate.
Because we'd be in hot trouble, wouldn't we?
Yeah. I was a skater boy back in the day. But if you're wearing that's more like Thrasher t-shirts if you don't skate. But if you're wearing Vans, so if you're wearing a Metallica shirt, you don't know Master of Puppets, then hand it in to me.
Speaking of fun, police.
Yeah, hand it in. All right, you'll be shot on sight with my silly string.
In England,
yes,
it is illegal to handle salmon in a suspicious manner.
Yeah, true.
You're right. This is true.
Yeah.
The Salmon Act of 1986 states it is indeed illegal to hold a salmon under suspicious circumstances.
What is that? What's a suspicious circumstance? You've been a bit silly with it.
Well, suspicious. You don't even have to be silly. You can just be like holding it down like in front of the town hall, just looking sus, like looking sideways, like what's this dude doing?
The guy with like the trench coat, the flasher, but he got salmon in the jacket. Yeah, interesting stuff. I'm not sure about that one.
In Poland, Winnie the Pooh is banned from all playgrounds and children's areas.
Yeah, I've heard about this one. This one's true.
This is true. In a town in Poland, Winnie the Pooh has been banned from playgrounds as he was deemed an inappropriate hermaphrodite due to the fact he doesn't wear pants and has non-gender specific genitalia.
I don't know about that, Poland. That's just a bit silly.
There could be worse things in the world to letting your kids watch Winnie the Pooh.
He's an what's the word? He's just not a suspicious character.
Harmless, isn't he?
He's harmless. He's just a bear with a red shirt on. What's he?
Is there any kids show characters you'd be in favour of banning?
Definitely not Bluey. I love Bluey.
Love Bluey.
I think we banned Coco Melon.
Who's that? What's that?
You know, Coco Melon.
Nah.
No, you don't know that? It's like a kid's show. It's like the Hey Johnny Johnny Yes Papa.
Oh,
the sugar one.
That does the rounds on YouTube a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's more of a YouTube one, but keep Bluey around.
In the UK, it is illegal to die in the House of Commons.
True.
No, it's false. Another urban myth law that was debunked by a spokesperson for the House of Commons who said, we are not aware of any such law.
How are they going to arrest you if you're dead, mate? Take you to the bloody...
intergenerational jail sentence.
True. Next of kin gets the sentence. That'd be nice.
In France, it is illegal to name a pig Napoleon.
True.
False.
Oh.
This is another myth that follows from the French law, which states it's illegal to disrespect the head of state. However, there's no specific provision in the modern law which explicitly prohibits naming pigs Napoleon.
Nice name that, Napoleon, for a pig, don't you think? Very fitting.
Few more. Atheists are banned from holding public office in America.
No, that's false.
This is true. This law exists in 6 states: Arkansas, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas. That doesn't surprise you, those states at all, does it?
No, not really. No. So if you're an out and out atheist, you're banned from holding a seat in Parliament.
Yeah, I guess what public office means.
That's ridiculous. That's seriously silly.
In UK, all males over the age of 14 are to be trained in shooting a longbow.
This is so true. This has to be true.
No, this is false, mate.
Oh, how?
Although this law comes from the Middle Ages, it is often cited as a weird law that still exists, but it was actually repealed, but only in 1960.
So before the 60s, the boys...
So up until 1960, this did exist.
The boys before 1960s are getting out there with the longbows.
I guess so.
And they're just having a shoot.
Well, I guess they're not trained in that anymore, but I don't know. They're just trained in shanking people now.
They're just trying to carry around fucking huge machetes and stabbing the shit out of people. I think by that I should bring back carrying longbows. Like,
bit safer, you reckon?
Imagine you see the man pull up with the gloves, but instead of pulling out a Glocky or a machete, they pull out a longbow. That'd be so good. That'd be so good. Bit of Age of Empires in the street.
In Denmark, Beyonce would be unable to name her daughter Blue Ivy.
In Denmark?
Yeah.
I'm going to say true for this one.
Correct.
Nice.
In Denmark, there are official naming rules. You must get permission from the government if you are opting for a name outside the already 7,000 approved names in the guidelines.
Yeah, right. Do you reckon they'd give her permission to name it Blue Ivy? Not a fan of
She's rich enough. I reckon.
Yeah.
She'd throw them a few dollars and see what happens.
Those celebrity names are a bit hit and miss sometimes.
I reckon they need to bring that in here.
Yeah.
You see some parents get a bit too
mate,
creative.
You see it all. Like, there's some of them you just like...
What happened to just John?
Yeah. What happened to John, Richard and Harry, mate? Bring back, Jack. Bring them all back.
So Elon Musk wouldn't be able to name his child
XAE12.
whatever it is.
I think they ended up changing
I'm
it.
pretty sure that wasn't actually their name.
Yeah.
It was just for show.
Yeah. I liked it, but I just...
And last one.
Bullied in school.
Last one. California. Ice cream may not be eaten while standing on a sidewalk.
I'm going to say this is true.
False. This was actually a law in Carmel, California, but it was actually repealed when Clint Eastwood became mayor in 1986.
The Clint Eastwood, the cowboy.
The Clint Eastwood. Go ahead, make my day.
No, I was going to repeat a joke that you said on the last recording. Have a good day. You said Clint Eastwood said have a good day, but everyone says have a good day, but he says make my day.
Make my day.
Shout out Clint Eastwood, letting ice cream be on the sidewalk. Hey, should we crack into a staple segment?
The favourite.
The fan favourite. It's what everyone sticks around here for. It's Jazzy Sport. It's Jazzy's worldwide sport. Worldwide sport, because we're a worldwide enterprise and we touch on all sorts of sports now. We don't just do F1 and AFL.
Yep.
Because we love every sport equally. Not really. We hate AFL. Quidditch.
Quidditch.
You love Quidditch.
Who doesn't?
Fan of Harry Potter?
Yeah, it goes alright.
Don't mind it. Favourite character? Who you relate to the most?
Neville Longbottom.
I was going to say you're a Neville Longbottom for me.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
I'm
offensive.
a Luna Lovegood. She's out of the box, mate. You
proper
know me.
weird cunt.
Yeah, proper weirdo. She's out of the box. I'm out of the box. So don't mind a bit of Luna. But Quidditch is now called quad ball.
Yeah, so this is like a real thing. Like people actually do play it.
People play it.
They run around with like
600 teams in 40 countries, if I'm not mistaken.
Jesus Christ.
Couple of weirdos out there, but each to their own. It's now called quad ball. They are doing that to cut costs because they've had to pay licensing to JK and
my God.
whoever else for the name Quidditch because it's licensed.
Yeah, okay. So they're going broke and they're breaking away.
And they want to be not likened with JK Rowling.
Is there a Quidditch World Cup coming up? Surely that's something we could look into. And
I reckon that might have been. I reckon that was a game on the PC, Quidditch World Cup.
Oh, I never had that.
No, that was a good one. That one. The Commonwealth Games. Australia is leading. Not sure if this information is still correct.
Have you been watching the Commonwealth Games? Have you?
I watched the women's swimming. Because I've forgotten her name now. McEwen.
Kayla.
Not the one that is dating...
Kaylee?
Not the one that's dating Cody Simpson. Kaylee McEwen. If you're listening, hit me up. I want to talk swimming. All right, I love
swimming. So that's all you've caught over the
love your
week?
Butterfly. Yeah, that's all I've caught. It's all the medal tally. We're leading, followed by England, Canada, New Zealand, and India.
How many gold medals do we have?
We have more than the rest, which is good. We're winning. I think we're still winning. I'm not sure when it wraps up. A couple of days.
Yeah.
Closing ceremony. Yeah,
I'm
not sure.
not called any of it.
But you were right. India are in the Commonwealth
Yes.
Games, as you
New
mentioned.
Delhi hosted in 2010.
Now, sport we should be adding to the Commonwealth Games.
What's that?
My sport, chess.
Chess.
Now, I'm 600 rated.
Is that good?
And
What's that?
oh, it's bloody brilliant.
What's Magnus?
Magnus is
Carl-
like...
Is that his name? Magnus Carlsen?
Yeah, Magnus Carlsen. He's like 28, 29, I think. At the moment, that's the highest rated.
Rated 29.
28, 29, 2,829. That's his rating.
Okay.
Now, I may only be 600 rated, but I'm putting my hand up to represent Australia in the Commonwealth Games.
For
First
chess.
ever chess.
You'd have to be close to the best chess player in Australia.
Easily. I would take anyone in Australia.
Did anyone reach out and play you this week?
No, but I'm taking invitations.
Okay.
If you want to play a 600 rated that plays well above their rating player, hit me up. Joe Mama Jazzy is my username.
Joe Mama Jazzy on chess.com. It's free to make an account, isn't
Free
it?
to play, free to make an account.
And what was the deal if you win?
Yes.
Something has to happen.
If
they win,
Yes.
you'll buy them a $5 beer at the Red Line Hotel. But
Yes.
if you win, they have to share this week's pod.
That's right. So get around that. Pretty easy if you ask me.
Yeah,
You know?
smoked.
No, not sure. But if you want to play someone a little bit easier, you can play Tash, and her username is Jared's Little Bad Bleep.
Jared's
Bad Bleep.
Did you
Little
say it was
Bad
Jazzy last week?
Oh, I can't remember. It's something along those lines. She's 100.
Just message us. We'll send it to
She's
you.
159 rated. So if you want to play her,
159 rated.
yeah,
Oh, no.
she's dog shit. She's no good. So yeah, get around that if you want. Switching lanes a little bit. WNBA, we love.
Yeah? Do we?
No.
Oh,
Brittany
come on.
Griner. Is that her name? Brittany?
Oh, yeah. How's she going?
She's in prison for drug charges. Not looking good for Brittany. She's in a Russian prison for up to 9 years for drug possession.
Well, it wasn't even actual drugs, was it?
No.
Wasn't it just weed oil, like the vape oil
The
shit?
THC oil in her vape.
And they've gone, well, America has fucked us over with everything this year.
Mhm.
We've got one of yous. Take them away, boys.
have some of that, and there's been all sorts of movement for getting her out. Do you see this causing World War III? Feel like Biden's going to send some Blackbirds, some chopper
Maybe.
gunners, AC-130. He's got his kill streaks, Predator missiles.
Maybe. I don't know. I think China, Taiwan looks a bit more interesting.
Saving
matchup.
Private Griner.
I'm not sure. I think Russia's getting, they're getting fucking smashed, aren't they?
Are they?
I think they're losing. It's
They're
like Ukrainian farmers.
Are they?
I think they're getting pushed back.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
What did you say? What was more interesting? What war?
China, Taiwan.
Oh yeah, that's heating up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of war analysis for.
Yeah. I'm a World War II expert. As
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
know, so.
I forgot to bring that up earlier.
Yeah.
You're actually an apology.
Oh, I got something wrong again, did I?
We'll do that at the end.
Yeah,
I'll
surprise.
do that
That's
at the
fine.
end.
And then last two here. UFC. John Barilaro versus the cameraman. Did you see this fight?
No, I
this
missed
bout?
this. I missed this.
John Barilaro versus the cameraman in Manly. Johnny's out having a pizza. If you don't know who John Barilaro is, he was the former Deputy Premier of New South Wales.
I did catch this actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
he tried to kick the cameraman's head in.
Yeah, like pretty much tried to bash him in the street and then said that he didn't touch him or manhandle
Bodes
anyone.
well for his boxing career now. He's
Retired from
phased
politics.
out of politics.
That's right, but he is going for a $500,000 job in New York as a public servant while still getting the politician's pension. So
good for him.
Yeah,
it's
good
good to see people getting stuff done.
back on their feet and just not doing
Mate,
anything wrong.
in a post-COVID world, people are starting to make money again.
So
very
good on you, John.
John, we love you.
No, we don't. And on a serious note, this is making me really sad, Toddy. Formula One.
Yeah.
Ricardo may be out of his seat.
Our boy
for
Danny Ricciardo has been
Piastri.
sniped by a fellow Aussie.
Yeah, absolutely ludicrous stuff going on. If you don't know the full story, Vettel retired. Alonso said, "Fuck Alpine, I'm going to Aston Martin for more money, more years." Alpine said, "You know what? Well, we're just going to promote Oscar." And Oscar turned around 2 hours later and said, "You know what? I'm not fucking doing this."
Put a statement out. Congratulations to Oscar Piastri for our new driver being promoted. And he tweeted, "This is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is not me.
It's not happening.
It's not true.
It's not true.
And then he got announced. Or did it get announced McLaren, or was it just
they're in talks with McLaren.
Worst kept secret sort
Yeah,
of stuff?
pretty much. It's like all playing out in the public eye. But I'm feeling sad, a little bit sad for Danny Rick. I'm not sure where he goes, and if he does go somewhere, he ends up in a worse car. I don't know. He just hasn't had a good run since he left Red Bull.
Sad
Stuff. But that's pretty much all the sports that I've got covered.
Premier League started this week.
Oh,
can we get
me to sleep.
Can we get a quick tip
about that?
Get a quick tip for you for the year?
Oh, I don't know, mate. Who do you go for? Everton.
Yeah,
they're gonna win.
Perfect.
They're gonna win. They're gonna go undefeated.
Perfect.
Well, they lost to Chelsea, so they're gonna. Yeah, I don't know. They're not gonna lose a game from here.
Local sports. How'd you go yesterday?
Local sports. We took the L 2-1.
That's sad.
Wasn't great. Boys played really well. We had 2 subs on the away deck. We had a few out with COVID, a few out with injuries. But it's all good. Life goes on. What about yourself?
Life does go on. We got the win. The score was 31-29.
That's piss poor. That's not a spectator's game, is it?
No,
not at all.
It was an absolute mud bowl up there.
How'd you go? Clunk 'em?
Kicked 2.
Nice.
We only kicked 4.
That's all right.
So I kicked half our goals, mate. I should have just said that. It sounds more impressive.
Way more impressive.
But no, someone kicked a goal with about 30 seconds on the clock, and we won. And we won
for the dub.
Well,
that can be our local sports hero. What's this young man's name?
Wally.
Wally. Shout out to Wally,
Where's
mate.
Wally?
You've won local sports hero. What position does he play?
He likes to sit up forward.
Up forward?
Yeah.
Just doesn't leave the goal square operator, or?
Oh yeah. Who likes to leave the goal square? Come on, mate.
All right. Well, chuck him up at full forward with yourself there, because I think you nominated yourself a couple of weeks ago. So we'll have 2 full forwards in the team. And we'll chuck him up there. Well done to Wally.
Yeah.
That's all from Jazzy Sport this week.
As I was just saying before, there was an apology. We usually do this in the intro. What can you tell me about the Battle of Versailles?
Wow, it was a big one, Toddy. It was a big one. As you know, German tanks everywhere, gunfire, snipers, death, medics. All the boys were there. The squads were there.
Because you said you were a big World War II
corporals.
buff last week, didn't you?
Oh, I love
talking
World War II.
about the pronunciations of places, and Versailles came up.
Yeah.
The Battle of Versailles, one of the deadliest battles, wasn't it?
One of the worst.
How many people do you reckon died in the Battle of Versailles?
Like a lot. Like a lot, man. Like there was just so much death.
Yeah.
Like rest in peace.
The Germans.
Yeah, just heaps.
Who was the Allies?
Yeah, because like what happened, right? It's like the Germans, they had the position locked down, and then the Allies came in. They said, "Fuck this," and they blew up the bridge, like in Saving Private Ryan. It's that battle.
Yeah.
Battle of Versailles.
So
iconic.
That didn't happen though, did it?
It did.
No,
yeah, it did.
So a listener, I'm surprised more listeners didn't actually message in. I think you're thinking of the Treaty of Versailles, where there was no battle and they signed a peace deal. Quite the opposite of a lot of people dying.
Well, you know what they say about treaties, they're made to be broken. And there was a
big battle. They had a big fight after. They said, I'm not signing your shit. Fuck you.
Get this out of my hands. Here comes my tank.
So since you're a World War II buff, what else can you tell me about World War II? How did it start?
Well, it started because Germany tried to invade Poland. And then I think they did invade Poland. And then Mussolini. I remember that Mussolini, he did something. And then the Allies said, "Well, that's not happening." And then they tried to take it back, and then it went from there. And then Japan bombed Pearl Harbor.
Yep.
And there was a Cuban Missile Crisis in there somewhere?
I don't think that was that long. I think that was only a few years ago.
Nah, there's something like that.
The Cubans there, yeah.
But if you want to know more, just like hit me up and I can give you a full lecture on what happened.
And then America went over to Japan, and that wasn't too nice, was it?
No, it wasn't great. No, we shouldn't be dropping A bombs on
And it was just all stuff in the lead up to the Battle of Versailles, the most deadliest battle.
That's right. And that's where the war ended.
And that's how the war ended.
And the movie Saving Private Ryan ended in that battle, I think.
The Battle of Versailles.
Yeah. So, there you go.
There you go. Should we can it for another week?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up, Toddy.
Wrap it up.
If you want to send in anything, please send it in.
Anything.
Instagram, Messenger. You can message me and Toddy on Messenger if you know us personally. But yeah, you can feature
There's
on
a few
the show.
other things. The world record stuff. You gave the crackers a crack in your spare time, didn't you?
I had a bit of a try with the crackers, and fuck me, it's harder than what I thought. I keep saying that these records are piss poor, but then I had a crack at them and I'm like, wow, these guys are either really good or I'm really shit.
It's funny how that works. Like there's a world record and it's actually impressive.
Not sure. Just maybe I think I've got a bit of a god complex. Maybe I need to sort myself out first mentally before I start having a crack at these challenges.
There's a few other world records I noticed.
Yep.
Just quickly. The furthest throw and catch of a hot dog in a bun.
Yeah, I saw the video for this. Wow, impressive.
Do you think it's impressive?
I think so.
50 meters.
He was throwing that glizzy, bro. He was absolutely launching that thing. And
so I just want to put the call out. Does anyone think they could throw a hot dog further than 50 meters? Do we know anyone that reckon they could?
With a big arm, yeah, I reckon. Good friend of the show, Brady Turks.
You reckon he could?
Baseball player.
Was he a pitcher?
Yeah, he could throw the glizzy, I reckon.
Should we ring him?
Yeah, we can ring him.
I'll ask him in our spare time.
Alright, yeah. But I reckon he could throw a glizzy. And then you got the better fine motor skill, so you can try and catch it.
Keep that in.
Keep it posted.
Keep you posted on that
Keep
one.
you posted for that.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.
Alright, see you next week.
Let's hope this recorded.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll check it now.
See ya.
Bye.